The wealth that crumbles. What's the point of having so much if your soul still feels poor? We live surrounded by stimuli, promises of success, and formulas to achieve wealth. But no one teaches us how to find peace while walking toward it. Making money is easy for many. The hard part is not losing yourself along the way. Centuries ago, a man had what millions today dream of: wisdom, power, riches, women, recognition. He was admired by kings, and still, he wrote, "Everything is vanity, a chasing after the wind." That man was Solomon, and he didn't speak from lack, but from excess. This video is not a quick recipe to make you rich. It's a gentle warning and an inner compass, a guide to help you build wealth with soul, so you don't become a slave to your own ambition. Wealth without purpose is destruction. There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death. Proverbs 14:12. We live in a culture that values accumulation, but ignores direction. Many chase success, but few ask why. A life without purpose is like a cart without a rudder. It moves, yes, but it can crash at any moment. Solomon understood that not all abundance is a blessing. Money without meaning can become a silent curse. It feeds the ego, but empties the soul. Building wealth without clarity of why is like filling a broken cup. It's never enough. And what is built without purpose eventually collapses. Don't fear desiring wealth, but fear more, not knowing why you desire it. True gold is wisdom. How much better to get wisdom than gold, to get insight rather than silver. Proverbs 16:16. Solomon had access to treasures and armies, but what he valued most was wisdom. Because gold can be stolen, fame fades, fortunes rise and fall, but wisdom endures and transforms everything it touches. Wisdom teaches you when to take risks and when to wait. It protects you from false alliances, impulsive decisions, and paths that promise much, but cost more. A wise mind doesn't fear poverty, because it knows that real wealth is not found, it's built. And what is built with wisdom lasts longer than a lifetime. Before chasing more money, seek to understand how you think, how you decide, and how you react. The most precious gold is not out there, it's in the way you see the world. 3. Diligence without anxiety. The soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent is richly supplied. Proverbs 13:4. There are two dangerous extremes: laziness and obsession. The first waits without act, the second acts without breathing. Solomon didn't promote frantic activity. He spoke of serene diligence, a quiet consistency, like the farmer who plants tens and waits, unhurried, yet unwavering. Anxiety to produce more ends up stealing the joy of what you already have. A soul that never rests, never feels wealthy. Diligence means working with wisdom, not desperation. It's building day by day without being swept away by comparison or haste. Because those who run without direction tire more quickly. Master your impulses, or they will master your wealth. Like a city whose walls are broken through, is a person who lacks self-control. Proverbs 25:28. It might seem that wealth depends only on intelligence or luck, but Solomon saw deeper. Self-mastery. That was the wall protecting both inner and outer kingdoms. What's the point of earning money if you spend it all on impulse? What good is an inheritance if the one who receives it has no structure to manage it? Gluttony for status, vanity, the desire to show off, the fear of missing out, all silently sabotage what you've built. Wealth without self-discipline becomes a golden prison. The discipline you cultivate today is the invisible shield of your future prosperity. Wise generosity, the invisible multiplier. One gives freely, yet grows all the richer. Another withholds what he should give, and only suffers want. Proverbs 11:24. Selfishness builds walls, generosity builds bridges. Solomon discovered that true abundance doesn't flow toward those who hoard out of fear, but toward those who channel it with wisdom. Giving is not weakness, it is inner strength. It means having so much that you can share without fearing emptiness. But beware, not all generosity is wise. It's not about giving randomly, but investing in what bears invisible fruit: people, purposes, projects that elevate. The generous one is not the one who has the most, but the one who knows that nothing truly belongs to him. Real wealth starts within. By wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. Proverbs 24:3. It doesn't matter how much you build outwardly, if your inner world is in ruins, it will all collapse. A wounded soul turns wealth into burden. A confused mind turns opportunities into chaos. Lasting wealth begins with inner clarity, with the ability to listen to yourself before listening to the market, with decisions that reflect your values, not your voids. Inner peace is the silent foundation of every enduring empire. Take care of who you are, so that what you have is worth keeping. Conclusion: a compass, not a formula. Solomon didn't leave a secret formula to get rich. He left something deeper, a compass, because the wealth that multiplies is not the one in the bank. It's the one in your awareness, your balance, your ability to know who you are, why you do what you do, and where you want to go. Having a lot guarantees nothing, but having inner direction changes everything. Closing emotional call to action. And you, what are you really building? Comment below which of Solomon's keys resonated most with you. We'll meet you in the comments. And if you feel this kind of wisdom can help you make decisions with more calm, more purpose, and more inner power, subscribe to Mente Antigua, because here, we don't just talk about success, we talk about the soul.